Want to wish our viewers Happy New Year, and this is the first edition of the Profit Point for the year 2025. This is the program that will talk about businesses, talk about ventures, will provide solutions to be business owners and tell them what they should do, emphasizing what they should do while going on the business trip. Today on the program will be a very interesting one, as we'll be looking at something virtual, digital, and we'll talk about it, looking at how we can use that for our business productivity. My name is Charity James, and the program has two segments. The first segment is the business review segment, while the second segment is the sectorial segment. We'll go for this break. When we return, it will be time for us to have the business review segment of the Profit Point Show here on OGTV. You're welcome to the program. This is the business review segment of the Profit Point Show, and on this first segment, we'll be talking about the digital world and want to see how these digital tools have been able to help us grow our businesses. So we want to employ our viewers to stay tuned, and we'll gain one or two lessons from what our guests will be telling us on our topic. Our topic this morning is virtual assistants in business productivity. We want to look at how AI tools can help us develop our business, be productive on the business, and help us grow as we use this technological driven way of doing business. And our guest in the house is FAVOUR Ijogu. He's a business coach, a digital data analyst, someone who is into that field and can give us his own experience talking about the topic. You're welcome, FAVOUR.
Thank you so much for having me.
And compliment of the season to you.
Same, yeah. Thank you.
All right, our viewers will want to know what a virtual assistant is. We know about AI, we know about this technological driven tools, other ones. And for me particularly, when you talk about a virtual assistant, I would think it is someone who wants to help you using those AI tools. Is it the correct version?
Yes,
okay.
that is true, but that is not all.
Okay.
Especially the advent of AI tools right now. So it's in two parts. We have the human virtual assistant,
okay,
who is the real person who can help to automate administrative tasks, can help to do some creative work for business owners who are very busy, right? But we also have the other part of it, which is the artificial human virtual assistant. That is AI-powered human assistant.
Okay.
Yeah. So
okay.
the AI, or it could be that the human virtual assistant are using those tools to help business optimize their operations.
Okay, thank you for that little explanation. Some people will think it is only technology that are called virtual assistants.
No, human beings evolve in the tech tools.
Okay,
yes.
Now let's talk about how the business owners or existing ones, those who are just coming out, can use this virtual assistants. We want to talk about productivity aspect of it. So what is the process of using these tools? Why is it important in this day to use virtual assistants for your businesses?
I think we should start with the meaning of artificial intelligence. We may assume that people already know what artificial intelligence is. I can tell you that if you ask some people if they've ever heard of artificial intelligence, they will say no. Actually, it's not new, but it's something that is revolutionizing businesses today. We are aware that in those days where we use machines, if I should give an example, like a washing machine, it can help you to do some tasks, save time, and also replace your physical effort. So, but when we are talking about virtual assistant, artificial intelligence, it's talking about how we can actually replace the human mind. I know we are used to machines replacing physical effort, but machines has also come to replace, in quotes, our mind. You understand? So that is the era we are in. So if we talk about artificial intelligence, it means that we are using machines, programming machines to do the task that require human intelligence. So that is what business people should leverage on if they really want to scale their business, because talking about this artificial intelligence does not really come to replace man as it were, but when man use it, it will help us to optimize our performance. It will make our work flow faster. So in making our work flow faster, it means that we'll be saving time, and in saving time, we are making more money. The business will get more revenue.
Okay, yes. Now let's break it down now. We want to go into the nitty-gritty of virtual assistants now. What is the primary task that you think virtual assistants are suitable for, and what profession really needs them?
I think all professions need virtual assistants.
Not the business owners only?
You know, okay, when we're talking about virtual assistants, we're talking about businesses that are doing something online. Okay. We have traditional business, even to date. Yes. So people have not leveraged social media, so people have not leveraged artificial intelligence, so they are still doing business in the traditional way. Okay. So those people don't need virtual assistants. So people that have businesses online, they want to scale their business online to other parts of the world, to other regions, they are so busy. So they will require the services of virtual assistants. Some of the tasks that they do, whether it is human or AI-powered virtual assistants, is the fact that they can schedule meetings for you. For instance, now, I schedule this meeting. Right now, as I'm here, I have a virtual assistant. I open a tool called Otter AI. Okay. So this tool will help you to take minutes. In other words, you don't need a secretary to take minutes for you when you are doing whether in-person meeting or online meeting. So this AI will help you to do meeting. At the end of the day, it can give me the important points of the meeting, summarize the meeting for me. I can go ahead and discuss with this assistant. I tell you, okay, this is what I want. This is what I want to have insight on. So tasks like that, including email management and marketing, as it were, you know, these are the tasks that virtual assistants do. And the beauty of the AI-powered virtual assistant is the fact that they can work 24/7. They are 24/7, round the clock. Your business can be going on, especially in customer service. You know, have you opened a website before? A chatbot just jump at you and said, "How do I help you?" Yeah. You know, so you can start the conversation from there, and that is that's an assistant there working, doing customer service.
Now let's compare now human employees and virtual assistants. Let's compare the productivity, the efficiency. Can we compare, or we should leave the comparison aside and look at the benefits of both?
I don't think the situation here is not human intelligence versus human. Okay. I mean, it's not about human intelligence versus artificial intelligence. So it's really about how we as humans can leverage artificial intelligence for our profiting.
So we shouldn't compare.
We should not compare, because we humans are the ones using those artificial intelligence. We are the ones setting it up. Even if we want to have an AI-powered assistant, it's still the human that will set it up, that will say, okay, go and automate this work for you. Go and collect emails for me. Go and reply emails for me. So the human, we have to set it up. So we should be concerned about people who are in the employ of organizations now who do not have AI skill. Those should be our concern. How will they be able to leverage AI skill to improve their productivity?
Okay, now let's talk about the leveraging now. How do you leverage? Now, what are the tools that are very important for business owners to have? And don't forget that not every business owner are using the Android phones or the tab or the computers. Some are just still managing the manual ones, and they are not digitally inclined to some degree. So how do you then leverage on this tool if you are not totally in tandem with what the digital world is saying about virtual assistants?
I don't think there is an option. What is constant is change.
Okay.
AI has come to stay, and more of that, it will still scale higher. We are just being introduced to the era. Only God knows what will happen in the next 10 years, the next. So why not begin to do why not change now and begin to do something? You may not really, when we talk about businesses, you may not really do the big thing. My coach will always tell me that the basic tools are enough. So why can't they learn the basic tools, even using their Android? You may not have a system yet, but when you want to scale your business higher, you may have no option. I can tell you that artificial intelligence is a leveler.
Okay.
Because the small business don't have the revenue to purchase advanced technologies. But we have some AI tools that can do the work that advanced technologies were doing before. And these things are cheap. And the beauty of it is that some are even free. And there's what is called freemium as well. Okay. So why not start with the free tools? Then by the time you start making money, you can now see how you can now scale or how you can now purchase the expensive tools or subscribe to tools that will give you more, in terms of your work, in terms of what you are doing, that will automate your workflow better for you. So before those advanced skills, start with the free plan that we have on ground. It can do a lot. I tell you, it can do a lot.
Okay, let's assist the business owners now. What tools do you think they can use? For instance, in bookkeeping, is there an AI tool that can help you in bookkeeping or in managing your finances? Do we have something that can help you do all these business operations without you even sweating at all?
You see, we can be so much overwhelmed these days about the AI tools that are being churned out. I can tell you that on a daily basis, thousands of AI tools are coming out. So if you don't update yourself, even in this era of artificial intelligence, you can be obsolete, right? So what tools can they use? For instance, in data entry, I was reading about one AI tool recently saying that you can actually extract every of your data information on the invoice or whatever, maybe hard copy tools that you have there. You know, when human beings doing it, there is probability of error. But when AI extract it for you, organize it for you, put it in spreadsheets, this AI, okay, the AI that can do it, okay, there's a way you can automate tasks, and automatically Google Sheet will have the data on Google Sheet or Excel Sheet. Apart from that, we have other AI tools like Julius AI. So you don't have to so much rack your head about analysis. If you just put all the data on that platform called Julius AI, it will analyze everything about your business. And whatever thing you need, you can ask questions. And matter of fact, the tool will be suggesting the things that you may not have even imagined to you. And that will help you better in.
Won't that bring about laziness? Because a lot of people say, and when you employ the services of AI or virtual assistants, then you become lazy and you want to shift maybe some of your tasks to the digital tools that you can't even see. So how easy or how lazy, what will make people become lazy while running their business?
Do you know what? Some people are still living in denial.
Okay.
They have not, they've not really waken up. They are still sleeping, so to speak. But by the time they are awake, must have gone. Must have moved to another thing entirely. Now let me ask you a question. Which one do you prefer before the era of email technology? Well, remember, when we have to go and post letter in the post office, we will take cab, go to the post office, post the letter, and it will take how many weeks? Let me be like 10 weeks of, maybe like 5 working days, they will tell you, but sometimes it gets to 2 weeks, Before the letter, the recipient have to receive the letter. And now that you can just take a letter, and now that you can just take your phone, just craft an email message in the next 30 seconds, the person receives it. Which one do you prefer? So people may argue or may say, I don't like the technology of aeroplane. Like this lady who did an adventure, who rode a car who drove from London to Lagos, and she spent 68 days. She spent 68 days. So which one is preferable? You say, okay, I don't like the technology of aeroplane. I will use my car. And I will drive from London to Nigeria, and you will spend 68 days compared to taking flight that will take you 6 hours.
When it is not an adventure.
to get to London. So that is what these tools do for us. That is what these tools help us to do. They help us to optimize our operations. Task or project that are taking you 6 hours, with AI tool, you can use 20 minutes to do the same job. And guess what? It will be done perfectly.
Okay, let's talk about the returns on investment. How can you then measure or measure the extent that AI has helped you to achieve the profits that you are expecting? Can you measure why using AI tool? Is it easy to measure, and how can you then start to measure when you start using these tools?
Okay, I think I said something similar as regards this question before, talking about returns on investment. Small businesses may not be able to subscribe to some tools that can help them do the job, as it were. But for those who are already making money, they can easily subscribe to those tools. We have some tools that cost as high as $50 a month. Some cost $20 a month, all right? But this is what my advice to businesses, let me say small businesses. Okay. You know, because what I do is the fact that because I'm a researcher, I help businesses to automate their data and also be able to use smart AI solutions for their businesses. So what I do is I have the time. It's my work, right? So a business owner may not have that time. That's why they have to consult us, because we have to begin to research which tool is available for them to use for free. So out of the thousands of tools available, at least you can still get one that is for free. If it's not for free, then what is called freemium. That means that you can use it for free for now. So by the time you start getting the benefit, by the time you start improving your business, you start getting more money. And matter of fact, that is the essence of that freemium. So that when you now start making money, now subscribe to the premium version, to now upgrade. And when you upgrade, you'll be able to have access to these features that will blow up your business. Okay. That will blow up your business.
That's when you begin to measure.
Yes, that's when you begin to measure the return on investment. Okay, you already started with free. That will give you the confidence that, oh, money is already coming in through this tool, and you now have the confidence that if I subscribe to this particular tool and have access to these features that will scale my business better. For instance, automation. I was doing a work last night. Let me make a confession. I check all the tools I'm to use. If I'm to use these tools, I tell you in less than 1 minute, that job will be done. Okay. But I don't want to pay. And guess what? I searched all the tools. There was no free plan. I had to ask my girl, who's in secondary school, to start doing the work. She did it this morning. She has not even finished it. From yesterday to this morning, she has not finished it. If I'm to use an AI tool, I'm telling you, okay, look at it again. If you have a business, because that is one thing AI will do, it will make you to work faster and better when it comes to time, or it will also help to maximize human resources. Some people will say some people will lose their job. Yes, that may be true, because if I'm a business owner right now, there are some tasks or some things that 5 people are doing For instance, in accounting, you have a business. Even if there is a big firm, how can you have 10 accountants? How can you have 5 accountants? I can employ 1 or 2 and they will begin to use AI tools. So that means
to
that...
To assist them in the job. I said to assist them.
Yes, so the AI tools will assist them to the job. So the work of 5 people, 2 people cannot do it. Even 1 person cannot do it. So that means you are saving money on human resources. That is one. The other one is time efficiency. As you are using the AI tools, you are working faster, completing more projects. So you will get more revenue. More money will come to the business.
Okay, we have talked about the good side of it, and I know that AI tools are risk embedded too, and there's nothing in this world that does not have risk. So let's look at the risks of relying too much on AI tools for businesses. Do we have any risk attached to it?
Definitely. But the thing is, we can't actually rely too much on AI tool. We have to be very careful. As a matter of fact, they say, in fact, it's like a disclaimer.
Okay.
We are liable to make mistakes. We may not be accurate. I just read of about a Fortune 500 company in America that lost billions of dollars. You know why? The AI agents, that is another area we are going into, AI agents, not even virtual assistants now. The AI agent they deployed made thousands of mistakes, made bad decisions that cost the company thousands of dollars. They lost money. So we have a situation whereby what is called hallucinations. Okay. You are prompting, the AI is giving you, is saying nonsense. Okay, maybe we will talk about, maybe I can talk, may not be able to talk about the technology behind it because they are trained as human beings. But if the data set they use to train them is 40, the output will be 40. So when you prompt and it's giving you hallucinations, you are not using AI without your intelligence. Don't just trust everything it gives you. So be able to go through and check if what I have gotten or the AI is telling me to work with is the right thing. So you have that sense of judgment. So when you now know that what AI is giving me is wrong, you should be able to stop it and also prompt more or use another tool that can work better. So.
Okay, now let's talk about data privacy concerns. I know that experts like you will want to advise business owners or those who want to use AI tools to enhance their businesses on how to go about their data privacy. So what advice will you give on that? Why should business owners be concerned about data privacy and how they can keep their data security very high?
Yes, a matter of fact, artificial intelligence thrives on data, right? And it just, I'm also in school now. And if, for instance, I collect information from my school, I collect data like names, I collect phone numbers. As a matter of fact, I have access to the children's pictures. So in this side of the world, parents will be fighting you that you use their children's picture online. You are using some children, you use their own children. They don't know that you are supposed to take permission from them. That should I use this data for so. So what we do is that we write a kind of a consent. Should we use your child's picture for social media posts and all of that? So if they said, okay, and they sign that we can use it, that is when we have the permission, which means we have their permission to use it. So in the same way, AI companies should also be transparent that this is what we are going to use your data for. But let's also know that they are also more careful to protect our privacy and data, especially from cyber threats, cyber crime, and all of that. Why do you think that they have to make you have password? You know, sometimes it is through face scanning, it is a figure thieves, or two-factor authentication, so that nobody can, even if somebody have access to your data, they cannot just have access to your. Even if they have access to your data, yes, before they can access it, they will have to be verification process. And sometimes it's called encryption. They do encryption too, whereby even if hackers have access to data, it does not make meaning to them. Unless, okay, for instance, if they want to hack your WhatsApp, they will make you put in a code. So, and the companies, the technology companies have come up with what is called OTP, one-time password, so that by the time you want to access that particular stuff, they will make you, they will send OTP codes to you so that they will know that, oh, you are the one doing it, and not some hackers that want to hack into your privacy and your data.
Okay, so as we move into the era of using these things to grow our businesses, that means employees need to develop themselves on how to use these AI tools, AI-driven tools. So tell us what employees really need to train themselves on. You know, that you said you shouldn't depend solely on the intelligence of these virtual assistants. You should be on top of your game. While being on top of your game, what should you be equipped with? What are the skills that you must have as employees who is using this AI tool?
The truth is, some people are saying AI will replace human. No. AI will not replace human, but AI will replace human that do not have AI skill. And let's go back to the basics, why we go to school. Do you know that the purpose why we go to school is to train people for the workplace? To train to have qualified and competent workforce. But you went to school, there was nothing like artificial intelligence when you went to school. There was nothing like ChatGPT. There was nothing like Julius AI. So, which means that you need another set of skills. Now, what are we going to do? Number one, employees should start training, school business owners should start training their employees on AI, how to use AI tools. That is one. And secondly, those who are in school right now should begin to train themselves, develop themselves on this skill, because our curriculum is not, there's nothing like AI in our curriculum right now. But if you want to work in any place right now, if you have AI skill, you will have a competitive edge. So people should develop themselves. Business owners, employees should find themselves, they should subscribe to, right now I'm doing what is called 30 days AI. I started today, 30 days AI tools challenge. We will be introducing one AI tool every day, and they will be doing tasks, they will be doing projects, and they will be submitting on our platforms. All right. There are also platforms that people can subscribe to, people can join, that will make them have access to the latest AI trend. For instance, it was the newsletter I subscribed to that made me know that Google has just came up with what is called Gemini 2.0. That particular tool can make you, before it is text, you just text, you prompt, it will give you response. But this time around, you can go live, so you begin to interact with the AI. Okay. And that's it.
Interact with the AI. Then people should be very careful while using AI too, because recently we saw a 17-year-old boy who AI instructed to shoot himself, and he did that. So that's where you people as experts are coming in to tell people to use their human intelligence while using AI. So thank you so much, Favour, for coming on the program.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for educating us, because I know that you are also a teacher, a school teacher
yes,
too.
I am.
Thank you for the education.
Thank you
for coming.
Thank you so much.
And that will be all on this segment, the business review segment of the Profit Point Show. We want to go for a quick stop now. When we'll come back, it will be time for us to have our sectorial segment, where we'll talk about something very interesting and something agricultural. See you after the break.